morning, good morning. Hey guys. Hello, hello. I'm a little behind this morning. Let's get everything pulled up. Goodness gracious, don't need this. Good morning. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Tuesday. We are Tuesday, right? Yes, we are at Tuesday. Get this pulled up. Y'all, if you don't know me already, you're going to find out real quick that I am very spontaneous, spur of the moment. Okay. Come hang out. Let me know that you are here. Good morning, everybody. Grab your morning coffee. See a few people rolling in. Excuse my camera or my laptop here. Hey, Jean Ann, how are you? Okay. Good morning, Kathy. I'll share myself out here quick. Hello, hello. If you hear the birds in the background, I do not own the rights to whatever sounds. Hello, the other Kelly. Whatever sounds you hear in the background. Good morning, LaDonna. I hope everybody is having a fabulous, fabulous morning. Oh, let's see. I'm doing good, Jean Ann. Thank you for asking. So as you folks roll in, let's see what we got here. Good morning. Welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. I hope, again, y'all are having a fabulous morning. We are almost to hump day. Toss the lemons. Thank you, Kathy. Good morning, Vicki. I'm glad you're here because you might have to help me a little on this. Thank you so much. Hi, Shannon. So welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. My name is Kelly. I am the owner and operator here in Omaha, Nebraska. If you hear any birds chirping, I got the door open behind me. It's a little stuffy in here today. So we are so glad to catch you live, but I have this repairman here at the same time. Well, tell your repairman I said hello, Carolyn. So we are, if you can see, as you can see here, I am working on a unique in the creek board, UITC, as you hear people say, and we are going to make a flower with one of my new centers. Yep, you hear the birds. Yep. So, hopefully, Facebook doesn't try to... Oh, no, your dishwasher went out. Hopefully, they don't try to mute me or say that I'm using copyright. So, come on in, tell your friends, your coworkers, your family, all of that good stuff. I am putting zip ties on a Unique in the Creek small board. Up in the description of this video is a link and a discount code to save 5%. Hey, Roberta, to save 5% on these boards. They have this one, they have a large one, they have a character board. Thank you, Vicki. Now, Vicki, I want to do shared holes on the second row, right? Guys, I don't use these very often. I'm still learning, but I use them as often as I can. Again, this is from Unique in the Creek. This is the back of it. This is the front. I'm putting the zip ties in. Now I'm not closing them completely. If you're not familiar with these boards, I have my glass cutting mat here. It needs to be cleaned. My glass cutting mat, because we are going to use the wood burning tool to cut our mesh, which is usually what you want to do when you do a flower board, because you'll have less fraying on your edges. So we are going to, this is the center that I'm going to use. These are new to my shop, lemonwreaths.com, and I am running, I've got 6 different designs, and thank you, Beverly. You can find this on my website also. There are 6 different designs currently. These are sublimated on satin. So the color is nice. The design is nice and bright. You're okay, Vicki. This is the one I think I'm going to use today. So they're sublimated. They've got just a little bit of a raise to them. Don't mind the back. This one is, because this was the prototype, so to speak. But the front is what matters when we put it on a flower. But it will come with a Chanel stem. It'll have the felt on the back to cover any glue or staples that I use. So we're going to put this right in the middle of our board. Okay. We have all of these great colors. You sound like my weather. It will be nice all this week in the rain. I painted a wooden watermelon slice last night. Trinity's going to be doing one of those. So we're going to use this one. Now I haven't completely decided. I definitely want to use this blue, which I think will be pretty. I can't decide if I want to use this bright purple or the window pane, but I think I'm going to do, what petal? The one I did on the cross. That pointy one. And then I possibly will throw this one in. So if I used, what do you guys think? Should I do all 3? I don't have the dark teal. So I think that will be super pretty. We're going to see. Hello, my minion. So on these boards, now this is the back, and again, I've already started putting these in. Hello, Karen. So on the outside, again, this is the small one. On the outside, there are 16. There's 2, you're going to put your zip tie into these 2 holes. You're not going to close them completely, but you prep your board. So there's 16 on the outside. On the inside, there's 8, but I'm more than likely going to have to share some holes, and I'll show you when I do it, okay? And then we work our way in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and then this is going to go in the middle, okay? Hopefully it works on the small one. I didn't want to do the large one yet, not only based on time, but... So... I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to start with the blue. So I need 16 and 8 in the middle. So I need 24 of this one. These are very hot. Trust me. I got my hand too close to see if it was on and got a blister immediately. So be very careful. Make sure you have some kind of glass mat or metal, but you need your cut marks. This is from the scrapbooking section at Hobby Lobby. It was only $15, I believe, 17, between $15 and $19. It goes up to 13 inch, but we always cut 10 inches when we're doing flowers. How's Dakota? She is better. She went back to school today. The nurse said that it is either, are you doing the first 3 rows or the second and third? I'm wanting to do all 4, but we will see. So I'm doing the 3 for sure. The nurse said that it wasn't pink eye because the over-the-counter would not have cleared that up. And that it is either allergies or a cold, which she has a tendency to get both. Good morning, Darlene. Oh, there's Amanda from Oregon. Oh, hello from Oregon. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I did get a lot of attention with that, or a lot of exposure with that, so thank you. So we're cutting at 10 inches. I should have cut these ahead of time, but I like showing you guys every step. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 24, because I'm going to do 16 on the outside row and 8 on the inside row. 5. You should be wearing a mask. The fumes are not good for your lungs, or have a window open. This door behind me, that's open. I know it looks like glass, but that is open. But thank you very much for the concern. And the dogs are upstairs. I think Bear might have snuck out down here. 6. I have that glass cutting board. I dropped it on my foot. Oh, no. I bet it did. I got your message last night, Kristen. I'm going to change out that 7. So if you are new, 8. Let us know, or let me know, so we can give you the official lemon head welcome. 9. This is the center that we're going to be using. You can see that one right there. I have 6. This one along with 5 other. On the website. 10. And there is an automatic 15% discount on all the centers today. They run $10 a piece, so you get that 15% off. But they do have free shipping at $65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 13. I hope everybody has nice weather. Ours has finally gotten nice, but it's gone the other extreme, and we're supposed to be as warm as the 80s by the end of the week, like 87. Okay. Let me refresh my comments. I don't think Facebook has that fixed yet. This is 16, right? I hope. Again, my name is Kelly. Welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is 17. So we are cutting with a wood burner. 18. It goes through it really smooth. Just be very careful with your fingers. 19. I should have cut these ahead of time, guys. But I am spur of the moment. 20. Need 4 more. Let's see. I dropped on my foot. I was cussing. Oh boy. 75. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Tonga. Good morning, Ellen. Yes. Good morning, Vicky. With the glass cutting mat, do you just follow the lines and don't have to watch which way the curves go to keep the line straight as you cut? Yep, you're just cutting because you're heat sealing it as you go, so you're just going to follow straight down. Now, I know depending on, like if I was going to use this purple window pane one, I would want to stay between the squares, the large squares that are on it, so it may be more of a you know, zigzag, so to speak. But when it's the regular deco mesh, that's the tight stitch, you can just go straight down. I've never had an issue with that. I just follow the line. Two more. Where are you located? I'm in Northeast Ohio, and we are gradually warming up. Carolyn, I am in Omaha, Nebraska. Right in the middle of the United States, but I'm at the, right on the Omaha, Nebraska-Iowa border. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. So these are, if you're just hopping on, this is the one I'm using today. And these are all the different ones that are currently listed on the website. We got a multi. I love this orange. I got to order some mesh to match that one. We got this bright one. This one you could do any colors with, okay? And they, it is on satin, sublimated on satin. They have felt on the back. Comes with your Chanel stem. Okay, 16. I'm going to do 16 of this one. Trying to hurry, guys. Heat seal this one on the edge. Oops. Now, this is something that is, the boards are fairly new. I've used them before. I got to get more used to using them because I absolutely love Lori over at Unique in the Creek. Two. So bear with me when I start putting these on. 3. Last 2 nights I've had the fan on, and last night I actually opened my window. How do you keep the edges from turning black? Because you're moving through it fairly quickly. If I was to sit here and, you know, let it set on there for a while, then they would turn black. But you're going through it quick enough that there is no black edge. Now you can use a rotary cutter if you want, but then you have to worry about frayed edges unless you're doing a petal 5 that won't show the edges. I need to get some of those words so I can make some pretty things. I'll have to talk to the hubby. Yep, and use the link that's up above in the description of this video, Shannon, because not only is it my affiliate link, but there is also a 5% discount. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 more. Have you heard that High Love is going to not carry mesh on a ribbon? Not sure for my Zans. They're not getting out of it completely. Hobby Lobby is getting rid of like 20, clearance out like 20,000 SKUs. Now, the only reason I know that is because my daughter works there and we know the managers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 5 more. Now, whether or not they're going to bring new SKUs in, I don't know. But they're getting rid of the stuff that doesn't sell, which is why there's so much stuff on clearance. I do know some of the new stuff that they're bringing in. I don't know if it's, you know, I can't say much about that. 2. I can tell you that if you did not hear, the Unique in the Creek boards are going to be sold in the Hobby Lobby stores. I know it's sometime this year. I know that because Lori announced it. Lori Franklin, the owner of Unique in the Creek, but I know there's been some other posts. I don't know if Hobby Lobby has really announced it. Okay, there's 16 of that one. I'm thinking we're only going to need 8 of this. Of course. Good morning. Remembering you are now in the morning. Hey, Nancy. Love you. So good to see you. Yes, I go live Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I used to go in the evenings. Y'all, I will be honest with you. I was going to hop on last night. I really was. I was going to surprise you guys and hop on, but Art did not. I went and saw Dad. We switched out his window with decorations, all of that good stuff. I did not pick up Art until about 7 o'clock, and by the time we figured out dinner, picked it up from the store, all of that good stuff, yeah. We didn't even eat until after 10. My poor kids. My poor kids. I cannot wait. It's supposed to be this month. Only the large board, I think, so far. The one I use all the time. Great. I probably should have used the larger one. We'll see how this goes. We will see how it goes. Do y'all know that Amazon has? Yes, Amazon has them. Now, I personally like buying. Now, I don't know what the price is going to be at Hobby Lobby. I personally like buying directly from Unique in the Creek because I get a discount for being an affiliate. Now, granted, I get a employee discount through Trinity at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if there's going to be limitations. I have no idea. I don't know what the price is going to be. I don't know if there's, excuse me, going to be limitations. Six. I love this purple. Two more. That's awesome for them. Now I won't have to wait for them to come in the mail. Yes. I probably should use the large board more often. Okay, there's that. We will see. Per Lori, the same, not going up. We shall see. Nice. Yep, Vicky would know. Okay, I'm leaving the wood burner on because I may need. Okay, here's my board. We're going to start on the outside. Okay, I'm going to start with the blue. Hey, Linda. Hot. This is the center. You can find it on my website along with the other new ones I have. So we're going to do factory edges left and right. We're going to take the bottom right, fold it up to the top left. And we're just going to scrunch right in the middle and fold it together like so. I don't know what the name of it is. Maybe Vicky could tell me. Oh, thank you, Linda. We're going to put it right here in the tie, about like so. You want about a thumb down to the knuckle. You want about a thumb's length. Now, unfortunately, with my smaller tie, zip ties, the zip tie gun I have doesn't like these smaller zip ties. So I do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so we are going to do this all the way around with the blue. Hey, Liana, I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, factory edges left and right is what I prefer. It doesn't matter. It's just how I do it. Bottom right to top left, makes a triangle. Scrunch in the middle, fold together. Super easy. Looks like bunny ears. And we're going to go all the way around with this color. I had already prepped my board with my zip ties. Okay. It's going to be pretty. Let's get these out of the way. I'll put them down here. That'll be my next row, if this works the way that I want it to. Probably should have just piled them on top of each other, but y'all know me. Okay. I'm going to do this. Now you can also prep all of these ahead of time and use the little, I've got them down there somewhere, the little black hair rubber bands, the itty bitty ones, and make all of these in advance and then just go around and stick them in the zip ties. A lot of times that's what Michelle from Monkey's Creations does. Hey, sis, how are you? I know, I sent it to you in Messenger. Sorry, I thought I would at least give you the heads up. I learned how to do that petal last week. I'm going to try and make the rose. Nice. You can do it. This one I think is probably my favorite because it goes quick. I mean, all of them really go quick. But I just like the wispiness. Is that a word? The wispiness of it. So, oh, the dogs are barking out there. Not mine. Mine are upstairs. They're doing good being quiet. They're like the kids. They've gotten used to being quiet when they're not down here with me. Dogs are smart. So we've got 18 ties on the outside. Now you'll notice, don't know if you can see it here, there's two that are open. These are divoted in. I'm sure there's another word for it, but this is where you can hang it. Okay, so you know exactly where Lori has designed and made these boards super easy. What kind of frame? This is a Unique in the Creek board. They're plastic, recyclable plastic. Unique in the Creek, there is up in the description of this video, there is a link to her website. To her website where these boards are. She has this size, she has the large board, she has the character board, she has triangles, she has a cross, all kinds that have these holes in them to do. Oh, thank you, Lana. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's some other ones that I'm going to be doing that aren't sublimated like this. I'm looking for some other designs to do that. And that are like this. I came across these watercolor flowers and it's the first thing I thought of is making centers with them. So there's the 6 colors that I have, or 6 designs I have on the website that are really, oh, this one started pulling closed. There we go. That have enough colors on each of them that, sorry, it's the Rita petal. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky and Amy are my experts. I know Amy is working. So these are the other ones. If you just joined, these are the other ones that I have currently on the website. They're satin. It's sublimated. I love this one because there's so many different colors that you can use. This one I love, but I didn't have an orange to go with the purple. I didn't want to do it all one color. Okay. So these are the 6. This one's I'm using this morning. And there is currently an automatic 15% discount on those centers. All you have to do is add them to your cart, and you'll automatically, they run $10. You'll automatically get 15% off. They come with felt on the back and the Chanel stem already attached. But there's some other fabric ones that I want to do that I got one that's like a Western. I've got a couple that are dog related. How did you put the stem on there? On here, it comes that way. So when you buy this center, it's going to come with the felt and the Chanel stem attached. And this is attached on there. It's stapled, it's hot glued, all of that good stuff. So it's not going anywhere. In the Chanel, or excuse me, the felt, I know this one isn't really centered, but I mean, it was my quote prototype. The felt is just to cover up where I've gathered all of it together and stapled, glued, and connected all in there. So it comes with that on there. You don't have to worry about fastening that on there. It will look great with the daisy chain petal. Yes, that is another one that I want to do. Thank you for that, Lana, and I hope that you post pictures when you do make it. I have not done a daisy chain yet. I need to just get on here and fumble through it with y'all so you guys can walk me through it. I've heard it's simple, but the designs that I've seen are gorgeous. Yes, they will be very pretty, and so many different color options. So we are doing this blue. It's hard to see on these. Good morning, Verna. I don't know if you can see on this. There's like different shades of blue in there. So it does a little bit when the light hits it help bring some of that teal out, since I didn't have a true teal. Lana, you can send it to me through Messenger. You can put it on Facebook and tag me, any of those. Yep, absolutely. If you use my center, I always ask, you can email it to me at lemonwreaths@gmail.com. And I always ask permission if someone has used something of mine, whether it's a sign, center, wood frame, wood attachment, anything, if I have the permission to post it, because I love to share that. The size of the centers, they are 6-inch. Well, let me see if it gets a little poofier once yeah, they're maybe like 6 1/4. 6-inch is what base I start with. I didn't want to go too big. He is, good morning, Shelly. He is doing good. Thank you very much for asking. Ooh, don't know my own strength. Yesterday was kind of a rough day. He was owly when I got there yesterday, but he's been through a lot, and it was a rough day with the other issues that he has going on. Today is the last day of his antibiotic. They had to start one all over again. I don't know if y'all remember me saying that he had the hospital put him on an antibiotic that he's allergic to, and so he got red man syndrome. And so that was when I was out of town. And so they had to switch the antibiotic, and which starts the 10 days all over again. Isn't it pretty, Nancy? Okay. We got one more. Again, we've got 16 on the outside here. One more. Now, I did not have anything in this dark teal, but I cut, it's like a seafoam, is that what you call it? Mint green. But I'm putting it between the blue and the purple. I didn't want it right next to the center. I think it'll pull out the color more if it's not right next to it. Okay. So, here's my 16. Now, I'm pretty sure Vicki can help me, or anybody else that has done this. So now I'm going to do this color. I'm doing the same, the Rita petal. We fold corner to opposite corner, scrunch in the middle, makes little bunny ears. Now I'm going to put this in. And I think I did it wrong. I think I need to do these two. We'll see. What color is the mesh called? This mesh? Ooh. Hold, please. It just says metallic mesh. The number is XB, X-ray boy, XB 90510-06. That -06 is usually the color number. Kelly, gosh, I pulled it close. How do you wire that frame? So you take your zip ties and you just run it through. Put it through the one hole. Have your finger in the back to push it through the next hole. And you do your zip tie, and all you want to do is do it on the first click. Just enough to attach it. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to pull that in. So it goes between there. Now, I got to cut these off because I put them in the wrong spot. Good thing these ties aren't that expensive. I think I did. When you have a husband that's a home theater installer, he tends to bring a bag of zip ties home. So, again, let's see, 1, 2, yep. Let's see how this works. Put these in. Go down here, Kelly. I should need 16. Should need. These two colors look pretty together. Is that right, Vicki? Yep. Oh, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes you have to share a hole, which means I'll show you on the back. Because what we're doing is we're putting in between. We're putting in between to cover these. With that petal being so thin. Okay. Good morning, Crystal. Yep, so here's my back, okay? So see how it's this hole right here is a shared hole, okay? So we put it here and here, and then the next one we're going to do here and here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, it should be 16. Bear with me, guys. And I got my, going to need shared holes, I think, because of the, yep. Thank you, Vicki. I got my expert messaging me on the side. Oh, skipped one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, maybe 16. Are you going to Dad's today? I'm still not feeling great, and it could be allergies, but I don't want to take any chances. If you are, I was going to see if you can FaceTime when you're there so I can see him. I hadn't decided yet, Terry. I might, run up there. I don't know that I'm going to stay long, but I might run up there this afternoon. Mom usually goes in the evenings. But I absolutely will FaceTime. You are better off putting some hot glue on the shared hole. Putting hot glue on the shared hole? For Maybe that's something new I don't know about. Purple out of here. Get in the way. That cannot be right. Please tell me that's not right. Am I froze? It's telling me I only have 5 people watching. Please tell me that's wrong. What length? You always cut the mesh at 10 inches when you're doing a flower. Oh, so it doesn't move, Lana. That makes sense. That is so weird. Thank you, Helen. No, it shows, do you know on my side it shows 5 people? I'm like, ouch. I'm like, what happened? What did I do? What did I do? That is so weird. What is wrong with Facebook? Hey, Miss Gigi. I keep stopping. Oh, I'm sorry. It scares me. Okay, I'm going to go around and finish putting these in. Now that I know I'm doing it right. And again, we're just going to lock it. Click it once. Thank you, guys. I got so scared. I've never dropped from 90 to down to 5 before. I'm like, what did I do? So good morning to everybody. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me this morning as I fumble along with a flower board. I'm going to leave it open on the shared hold ones. Thanks, Wendy. Just because there's a farther gap between them. Okay, but you can do that too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm still confused. Doesn't take much at all. Picture's nice and clear. Good. Thank you. Hey, Karen. So if you are new to watching me, I go live Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Kathy, it is easy to do. It really is. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Oh, thank you, Linda. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. That is greatly appreciated. It's hard because I had a while that I was not on with everything going on with Dad and with Dakota. We still have no answers on her seizure, but she has not had another one. So that is what most important. You've never done them either? Well, I guess I need to do more flower boards. So you guys can learn. We can learn together. Guess I better get some more ordered. The family is good. Kids are, well, the 2 older ones are ready for school to be out. Trinity, of course, because she graduates this year. Trey, just because he just doesn't like school, which I get it. He's there for his friends. Dakota, she loves going to school because of her friends, but she likes school. And she told me this morning, I said, are you ready for summer break? Because I don't like her being sick, but I like her being at home. And she said, no, she's scared to death to go to middle school because it's such a big school. And I said, it's no different. I said, the school you're in now has 3 floors. And she said, yeah, but I only have to go to 3 classrooms and they're all right by each other. Well, gotta give you that. This is the center that I'm going to use. Now I'm going to put purple next. So this one will be available. I will list it on the website. All the centers are, I've got 6 total so far, listed on the website. If I find some more nice, oops. Now I loved these because they were watercolor flowers, and that they were nice and bright, plus some of them are have the multiple colors, so you have multiple options. Good morning, Kelly. Your centers are beautiful. I believe that roll will take double or more than you cut. I did the same thing you did. Please stay in a well-vented area or wear a mask when you burn the mesh. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yep, I probably need more. And I do have, I know it looks like a window back here. I can always open them. That's our patio door down here. And I do have that open. But yes, thank you for your concern. It is greatly appreciated. And I can always cut some more. So we'll see how many we've got left. So we've got that one. I take any input that is out there. If y'all can let me know and be honest when we hit 100, and we will do a scroll up, scroll down for a free center. We'll give away one of the centers. But I can't. It's showing me only 6. And I know that's not right. I don't know what's up with Facebook. So I probably am going to need to cut more. I'm sure I am doing this wrong. I think that would make a pretty sunflower. Yes. And I'm trying to, even if I have to create it on my own, I do want to do some kind of sunflower center on this satin. I've never used a wood burner either. I guess I need to try it. Yes, I think you would. And you can cut, it doesn't have to be just for this type of wreath, the flower petal. A lot of people always heat seal their mesh. It's showing me 7, so weird. See? Did you get your center from Monkeys? No, these are my centers. These are satin ones I've had and been putting together for a while. I just didn't get them released. Thank you, Robin. You are a great role model, Kelly. You show us success and how you overcome snags in the process. Thank you. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, I definitely do that because I do it right here on... Michelle is a friend of mine, and she has amazing centers over there. Hers are 8-inch, and they're cotton. She's got some beautiful ones. I don't know her price right offhand on hers. Shows 90. Thank you. Yeah, mine shows 5. Okay. Putting these through. It's a little bit trickier. I was at 89. I went out back in and it said 26. Yeah, I had to refresh because I wasn't seeing comments, and that's what it did, and I freaked out. I always do my flowers on a metal frame with plastic in the middle. Yep, Julie from Julie's Wreath Boutique, another friend of mine, she, that's how she shows how to do them. You guys hear the birds? Facebook is probably going to tell me I have copyright infringement or something. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I've got 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, I got to cut some more. I don't know what I did wrong. And it's not necessarily that I did anything wrong. I think with this petal, I wasn't thinking correctly. And I'll show you on the back how we have the shared holes. Okay. Okay, now we can book it along. And I will have to cut some more, but that's why I keep my wood burner on when I'm doing these, just in case. I made my first wreath because of you. You made it look so easy. I wasn't as great as you, but it turned out. Oh, I'm sure it was amazing, LaDonna, and thank you for sharing that with me. That makes me feel so good. That is my goal. Of course, this is my business. Of course, you know, I want to sell things. But my biggest thing is to teach people, inspire people. Absolutely. So thank you for sharing that with me. And I'm sure it was. Hey, Sarah, how are you, love? I'm sure it was every bit of amazing and had every bit of your talent in it. Everybody has their own talent, their own touch to it, their own, just like anybody that decides to make one of these. I went out and came back in. Now it shows. No, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm sitting here talking to myself. I mean, I don't think I am because it shows me comments, so I don't know what's going on, y'all. I do not know. Anybody that is new, again, my name is Kelly. I am the owner and operator here at Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. I do not do just lemon wreaths, as you can see. That name is from, my last name is Limones, which is lemons in Spanish. Yes, my husband is Hispanic. And I have a dear friend that when I worked with her, she would always call me Lemon, or Lemon, so it's lemon wreaths. And I didn't want to tie myself down or limit myself with just wreaths. And I didn't think, and etc. Lemon wreaths, etc. Sounded good. So we did in Home Decor. It keeps freezing. You're inspiring and encouraging. I've made a lot more wreaths and have started selling locally. Oh, Robin, that's wonderful, honey. And your back order items are going to be going out. We had our trip, and then when we came back, believe it or not, Home Depot was out of the wood that we use. We don't like to change it up, not only because of price, but because of quality. But now they have it in, and so... Nope, Tammy, I'm live, babe. But it's acting weird. So, you are on the live. It's just, I don't know what it's doing. I've been having all kinds of trouble issues with life. Yeah, it's been acting weird. It would not show all the comments. I would have to go back out. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Pull that one out. What's this one? So I cut 16, and I actually need 24. So I'm going to bring my glass back up. I have the door behind me open, but thank you for anyone that has concern. Thank you, Liana. So we are going to cut 8 more at 10 inches. It cuts really quick. Be careful because it is hot. 1. Hey, Jen. Did I say good morning to you? Girl, I don't know. 2. It's fine. I have a friend that is having me to order the rails because she is old school and afraid to order. Oh, that's funny. I get it. Yep, and we're actually going to get a bigger supply of wood, and he is going to stock up on stuff. I can't hear anything in the business or coaching group except post stuff. What? Did you reach out to Damon's customer service line? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh, I don't have a glove. 6. Now it'll probably start bothering me. 7. Really? That's odd. Huh. Maybe they're having issues with that also. Because that's not like, isn't her name Teresa, I think? Let's get these 2 colors out of the way. Possibly, don't need the 4th of July. Hopefully I don't need more of the blue, but we will see. We will see. Okay, hopefully you guys can see. Do you like that better than roller cutter? I like it because you don't get any frayed edges. You know, you may have one here and there, or you can see in the center here where we're messing with it. But I don't care about that because it's going to be covered up. I've been tracking her on her, teaching her on your rails, and she loves them. I will see her on Thursday, and I will place an order for resin set. Nice. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I will, more than like, I try to run a discount every day. Sometimes it will stay on for a while because these are new items. The centers are new. That one will stay. Sometimes I run it on the whole shop. Yesterday I was running it on just rails. So it just kind of depends. I love how you just whipped that ribbon red on. I tossed it. I have a pile. I know that looked bad. I have a pile on the floor over there. Well, that's because I didn't get it done yesterday. But it's usually when I'm sitting here, even when I'm not on a live, then I chuck it over there in that pile. And when I get done at the end of the day, then I go and put it away. Okay, so I had to cut 8 more. So that was a total of 24 on this row. And I'm guessing it's because I decided to do the rose petal. It's thinner. So it doesn't... I know, she puts them on so quick. Well, she's been doing this for how long? Now, again, you can make these ahead of time. You can make these ahead of time. And when I start doing it more, I will do that and do just a couple online to show y'all. But I like showing the whole process when I am learning as well. But yeah, if not used Kelly's reel, you were missing out by a few. Oh, Robin, you're sweet. Thank you. Yep, I have wood rails. We have ones with handles on them that nobody else has. That's something my husband came up with. Would you ever do a video showing your husband cutting the forms you use? I could. I've done little reels before. Or maybe it's just videos. But yeah, I can do that. Like a live video? You mean live? I can absolutely do that, especially since he's going to be cutting a lot here in the next couple days. I gave him some ideas for stuff that I want. Thank you, Tammy. Stuff that I want him to cut for Trinity to paint. She's missing it. She said, Mom, you haven't given me anything to paint. I said, well, I've been kind of busy. Been out of town. I love your rails, but shipping to me, I know. I know. But the more you order, the freight is more, you know. Because obviously, you know, let's say the freight is $30 for one rail. If you throw a couple more in there. But I get it. We'll have to figure something out. I do have 2 that I know of that live in Canada, but they have family or friends that are right on the border, the US-Canada border. And so they ship to that individual, and I don't know how often they go. You know, whether it's every couple months, if it's every whatever. So I don't know. How did I still short myself one? Gosh dang it. Did it drop? No. So I don't know if that's an option for you, Paula. But something to think about. Apparently I didn't count correctly. Jeez. One more. Because apparently I don't know how to count. One more. Sorry, guys. I'm like 2 minutes from the border. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yes, definitely. Let me know if you do that, because we can definitely figure something out. Okay. I definitely like these. Oh, thanks, Vicky. Vicky is someone in my support group. Is absolutely, Sarah is, there's lots of folks on your gen, and they're so supportive. And so when I'm trying something new or doing something new. Okay, so this is, I don't know why that one's like that. My hand was on it several spots. Let me make sure this is over the blue. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Aren't those 2 colors pretty? And this is the center that we're going to use. But I'm going to add the purple. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I heard something. Okay. Please tell me. I suppose I have to share holes on this one too, which means I got to cut 8 more on the purple. I wasn't thinking about it being the thinner petal. So we're going to have to share. So 1. 2. Thanks, sis. So yes, anybody that did not know, Terry Meek there is my sister, older sister. I know she's laughing. Maybe I should say older and wiser. Sorry, guys. I am not as quick at putting the ties on as some folks are. So you can go from the back, put it in that way. So what else? Let's see. What holidays are you guys creating for or designing for? So yesterday I did a patriotic. Was super impressed with myself. I absolutely loved it. Mother's Day is going to be here before we know it. Hey, Georgie. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here is 8. It just amazes me how Michelle, eight. As an older sister, we were older and much wiser. I guess I can say that I'm in the middle. We have a baby brother, so I guess I can tell him that and see how well that goes over, right? So I can still be older and wiser than somebody. Okay, so we are going to need 8 more cuts, I believe. We will count these when I finish putting them in. And you're just wiser in general, Clarine. In my humble opinion. Okay. So again, we are putting our zip ties in. We are clicking. You can leave them open if you want. I click just once to make sure it's locked. So I can just slide the mesh right in and then tighten it completely. It does save on time. Not that I'm showing that very well. What time am I at? I still got 45 minutes before Miss Gigi goes on, and I'll be done well before that. Well before that. Okay. One more. And I'm pretty sure I have 16 unless I've totally jacked it up. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I cut 8. So here we go again. We're going to cut 8 more. So I had 16 on the outside. $24 on the second row. 16 on the third row. I'm hoping I can do another row of blue, but we'll see how much of that is going to be covered up with my center. And I will show you the center again. 2. This is the heavy foil mesh. 4. 5. What is our number at, guys? It's showing me 8. Got 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12. Thank you. 13. That is so weird that it's doing that. 14. 15. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Just so I know, I don't know why it's so. And I'm happy to have each and every one of you. You still have... I don't know. Let's see what happens if I refresh here. Oh, it went up to 69. So, who knows? Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Bottom right to top left, scrunch in the middle, and fold it. This is a thicker, but I absolutely love the color. I'm going to put it right in one of those ties that we've already got on there. Pull it. Let me get a couple on here and I'll show you how elegant it looks. Who on here is going, then just change to 8, now 6, who knows, Allison. I'm thankful for anyone and everyone that is on here. Maybe on the shared hold ones I should have put on after the fact, because this is a thicker mesh, but we'll get it. Yeah, it's being wonky. So who on here is going to, let's start with Wreath Makers Live. Who on here is going to Wreath Makers Live? Thank you. Give me some hearts if you're going to Wreath Makers Live. That is Deco Exchange, or Damon's. That is in Texas. So who's going to that one? Anybody? You might have to put it in comments. Wreath Makers Live is a... This is too fat. Wreath Makers Live is a convention that is hosted by Damon at Deco Exchange, and usually he shares it with oh, I'm going to be horrible and not remember her name. What's her name, guys? Help me out. That co-hosts it with him. But it is a 3-day. It's down in Texas. All kinds of designers. Make and takes, giveaways, swag bag. It's huge. So it's similar to the workshop that Patricia and I went to at Wreath's General Wholesale, but on a much larger scale. Much larger scale. Because of the number of people that are there. But they have amazing designers, just like, you know, obviously Damon's going to be there, and I know a couple of people that are going. I wasn't planning on it just because of the cost. Oh, but how much I would love to go. So it's like, is it bad if I tried to do a fundraiser? But I don't know, because it's really close to our family vacation. Allison, let's go. Meet me there. Yeah, these shared hold ones are too tight to try to get one in. We can share a room, girly. How much trouble would we get in? Don't judge. First thing I thought of. I'll sterilize when I'm done. I promise. Okay. These colors look really good together. Doesn't help that purple is my favorite color. Isn't that pretty, guys? And this is the one that I'm using. I might put one more. I don't see me going to Texas, going to North Myrtle Beach Bike Week in May. Got about a month. Well, that will be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. And we always do vacation the 3rd week of July. This year, I don't believe we're doing anything, you know, big. Because we have the trip down to Louisiana. But we always try to do, I think staycations can be more fun than going somewhere, in my opinion. Now, when I say staycations, we still try to go far enough away that the kids get a hotel room at least one night. Because who doesn't like staying in a hotel and having the pool and all of that fun stuff? So we do still try to do that. But we'll see. It's the fact that everybody is off. We spend the week together. And we do really like having car trips, car rides. That may sound weird, but we get to laughing and joking, and we'll play a lot of the car games, you know, the ABC game, make up our own card bingo. We have fun. And that's what it's about, right? Okay. It's supposed to be... I've been to Texas in June. I've never been there in July. And I know it is extremely hot in June. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like in July. I've heard it's pretty nasty, weather-wise. I had to cut the joined one off. It was too tight. Hold on, guys. If you're commenting and I'm not seeing, I got to refresh it because it stopped on me again. I'm very sorry. We are almost done with this row. Loving these colors together. I'm going to Texas the 23rd of this month. Oh, nice. Just for fun, Clarine? Family? You need a break. My sister used to live in Houston, Texas, but we've only ever gone once, and that's when Trinity was... Do you play Make a Sandwich? No, I don't know what that is, Miss Flo. What is that? Never been there. Went to Sturgis 7 years ago. Julie. Yep, that's her. Julie Smyker. Thank you. That's very horrible that I forgot her name. Which you'd think I'd remember since I'm friends with Julie from Julie's Wreath Boutique. Oh, I'm sorry. You keep getting kicked out. Okay, I can't do these tight ones. I'm cutting that one. Cutting that one. I'm cutting this one. Those are the ones I have to put in separately. They're too tight. for this thick mesh. And that one just tightened. Don't mind me, guys. You're going to Texas the 25th of this month. Well, maybe you and Clarine can hook up. Have a little lunchy lunch. Are y'all driving or flying? When we went to Texas, when Trinity was a baby, we drove. Yes, in one day. It was a lot. Obviously, a lot of stops. I'm pretty sure maybe we did stay in a hotel one. I'd have to ask Art. But I am almost positive we did it in one day. Had 2 vehicles. We had us and Mom and Dad flying out of Lincoln. Lincoln's 45 minutes from me. I've never flown out of Lincoln's airport. Probably cheaper to fly out of there, huh? Okay. I just think I'll get another row of the blue. Love Destin, been there several times. Never been there. I'm glad I chose to do all 3 colors on this, guys. What did I just do? Huh. Cut the wrong thing off. Oh, lordy, lordy be. I haven't either. Fly from Omaha a few times. Where are you located again? Hey, Trinity. I can say you should be in class, but I can't say anything when I sent you the link to join. That would be my amazing daughter, who does all of, oh, your son lives in Destin, who does all of the hand painting here at Lemon Wreaths. I apologize that it keeps freezing up on you guys. I know it's out of my control, but I still feel bad when it's my live. Okay, almost there, guys. Trinity, I'm using one of my new centers. This is the petal that I did when I did my poinsettia at Christmas time. Oh, thank you, Melody. How are you? I miss you, girl. Last one. Come on. Mine hasn't frozen at all. I guess it's just location. Could be. Come on, get in there. Jeez Louise. Sounds like I'm going to have to kick some birds out. Okay. There we go. There's still space. So, bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I thought I did 8. Okay. go ahead and put these in. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and do the 8. Let's see if it ends up being too much. Thanks, Kathy. So when I am done, and I should still be done in time, my dear friend, Miss Gigi from Design by Giselle, will be going live at 11:30 Central Standard Time. She's located in California, so it's 9:30 for her. To make something beautiful, of course. Where's the hole? I'm having such trouble with this one. There it is. Now, if I had a center that was bigger, if it was 10 inch, I wouldn't need to do this last row, but I probably still would. I'm finishing off with the blue, just to bring it all together. That was weird. Weird. Let's see if we need, we'll see if we need all 8. This is just a regular Deco Poly. Birds are pissing me off. I'm just saying it like it is. They don't seem to care, and they obviously picked off. I used actual mesh. I am using, yes, 4-inch ties. I need to get me some 6-inch, because the other ones that I have are 8-inch. But again, when you get them for free, you can't really complain. I'm liking the blue being finished off here. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I think that was my daughter. Ties were the best invention. Yes, they were. I agree. And who would have thought that we'd be using them to make wreaths? Who would have thunk? Just like the cable mounts, zip tie mounts. Who would have thought we'd be using those to make wreaths or to attach signs Oh, thanks, Terry. The birds are serenading us. That is sticking out like that. You can get it to stick there. You guys could see the colors in this person, and they are beautiful. Come on. It's definitely in here tighter. Sorry guys, I get quiet when I'm concentrating. Short of blue. Wow. So frustrating. Dang it. Wish I could do what you do. You can. Absolutely you can. You don't know until you try. A lot of times I'm just winging it, babe. And I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing. Okay, somehow, make sure it's not on the floor, but I don't think it is. Somehow I'm short one more blue. You guys have been so patient with me. One more blue. That's why I leave this on. And then we will we'll get a count of how many we used. I know there's 16 on the outside. And then 24, because we had to cut more. And then 16. And then 8, right? We'll count. I wish I could do what Michelle does. She makes it look so easy. Oh, goodness. Okay. My hands have been on it. Now, I'm going to hold it. For my hand rubbing on it. Hopefully I don't have too many. Did pretty good. Okay, so this is what we got. Here's our back. Look at how nice and clean it is. Okay, here's our back. So we have 16, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 16, and then 24. 16, and then 24, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 8. 16, 24, 16, 8. Okay, so now I'm so excited about this part. We're going to take our center. This is one of my centers. Okay, these are, now, let me show you. This one, I think this one could still work in there. So we have a total of 64. Thank you, Amy. 64 pieces of mesh. This one could probably work in there. This one would definitely work in there. This one, I think I would make sure there was some orange. Would work in there. So these are all centers of mine. They're $10. I've got 15% off since it's a new release. But this is the one that we're going to use. Now we are going to, okay, first time watching you, this is a beautiful wreath. Oh, thank you, Pamela. And thank you, Nancy. Let me see what I missed. Can I ask what type of mesh and what board you were using? I'm very new at making wreaths, and this is definitely something I'd love to learn how to do. Yes, this is called a Unique in the Creek, or UITC, Unique in the Creek Limited Board. Up in the description of this video, when this is over, you can look. There's a link that takes you directly to these boards. There is also a discount code up there to save 5% on any of the boards over there on Lori's website. She's the owner. You use zip ties. The mesh is just regular deco mesh. Some of it is, as you can see, the purple is shinier, I guess you would say, but it's because it is a heavy foil. It is a heavy foil mesh. So compared to just a standard foil mesh, which is this one, it's a heavy foil, and you can get this in a lot of different colors. I love the heavy foil mesh. Okay, so I don't like how this is sticking, how that's sticking. Let's put that under there, put that under there. Okay, got a couple frays. Now we're going to see where our holes are in the back, where we're going to put, oh, I can see right here. We're going to put one here, pull that through. The centers come with the Chanel stems, or your pipe cleaners attached. Do you usually use the burner, or can I use the cutter? You can use the cutter. The reason we use the burner when doing these kind of wreaths is, and it all depends on what petal, but it's because it saves on the frame, so you don't have any frayed edges. Make sure these are where I want them to be. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to pull this tight, twist it, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right back in here. Let me cut it down a little bit. Probably cut it too short. Nope, just enough to stick down in there. And then I'm going to put some glue on it. Helps if I turn my glue gun back on. Stick that back in there. So our back is nice and clean. Okay. Oh, guys, I'm in love. Look at the center. Now let me find, here's where we're going to hang it. So it's going to hang like this. What do you think? After all the chaos, I mean, not doing it right now. All you have to do is you can either put a zip tie there to hang it. I'm going to, I've got a blue. Let's put a blue one on there. Oh, thank you guys. So we are going to, you can even use ribbon if you would rather use ribbon. So on the back here, these are I call them divoted. They're indented. Now I'm going to pull it enough, we can do it, but I don't don't want it showing much. I just want to be able to have a hanger. Oh, thank you guys. So we're going to twist this. I'm going to cut the nub. Then I'm going to stick it back through there, like so. So here's my hanger, and you can't see it, okay? Now, I don't think this is heated up enough. Oh, you're fine, Marjorie. This is still heating up. What I'm going to do is, especially this one that was shorter, is I'm just going to put a dab of glue on each of those to keep the ends of that pipe cleaner in those holes. But here we go. And again, this is one of my centers. These are new. These are the other ones that I have so far. They will come, because these are my prototypes, so they will come with felt on the back and the Chanel stem already attached, like this one was, so you don't have to worry about that. But these are the different ones that I currently have. They have a little bit of a raise to them. Okay, these are all the different ones. Thank you. Okay, so they are $10, but again, there's that automatic 15% discount because it's a new item. It will be reflected at checkout. But this is what I got, guys. I've been super excited to use one of these centers with you and finally get them released. I've been talking about them and getting input from other folks on, you know, Chanel stem, zip, cable mount, whatnot. So this is what we got. And again, they're satin, and that is sublimated on there, so it's not coming off. It's not rubbing off anything. It is, the ink is right there on the fabric. So this is what we got. This will be available. I'm going to get pictures and get it listed on the website, lemonwreaths.com. You can go check that out. I have sublimated signs. I have wreaths. I have frames, rails, hand-painted wood signs by my daughter, all kinds of stuff over there. And yeah, that's it. When I am done, we got about 13 minutes. Please, please, please go over to Designed by Giselle. She is, can you hold up? Absolutely, LaDonna. Here's the wreath. Am I in the camera, hopefully? Now, if you wanted more blue on the back, you could have shared holes on those also, but I like it that way with just those. I'm going to want one exactly like the one you just used. Okay, you can go on and order that, Cindy. You would love one with a butterfly. Oh, a center with a butterfly. I can do that. I can do a center. I'm going to be coming up with some different ideas. Let me write down. Let's see, butterfly. Like a monarch or just any kind of butterfly. I can absolutely. And I may be able to do just one of my wreath signs and make it smaller so it's right there in the center. I do have, I printed it last night because I had to play around with the size. I am going to be putting on these. I'll get it pressed today. But I do a up-down giveaway. Are we at 100? I have a We the People. So I want to do that one. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow in a patriotic Really Bear, because I should have, I'm pretty sure I have something red, white, and blue. Do another fly and just do a different petal. So I just made 2 butterflies on the wing board. Takes a lot of mesh. Did the rolled petal. Oh, I bet it was beautiful. That's the only one I haven't done, is I've never done a butterfly. So I definitely need to try that. Thank you, Brenda. So yes, those can be, they're only $10 and there's a 15% discount right now. I'll see what else. Would love a lilac one with 3 different colors. White, dark purple, light purple, lilac. 3 color. Okay, let me see what I can... Yep, lemonwreaths.com. Let me put it here. Oops, don't need it in caps. Sorry, guys. Let me pull this over here. Lemon. Don't need to highlight the whole page. There's lemonwreaths.com. And in the menu, they should be showing on the front page also for the used in today's live. If they're not for some reason. Yes, sunflower. I'll work on these today. But if you go there, I pinned it down at the bottom. If they're for some reason not showing on the main page, in the menu on the side that says shop, there's a whole separate option that says centers, and all 6 of them are listed there. So thank you guys again. Let me put in here designed. Why is it not coming up? Designed by Giselle. Come on. I just saw it. There she is. So my dear friend, Miss Gigi from Designed by Giselle is going to be going on in 9 minutes over on her page. I just put the link there in the comments. Please, please, please go check her out. She makes amazing designs. So I have no doubt that today will be beautiful. And I will be back on tomorrow, guys, at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Maybe we'll do that We the People. So come hang out with me. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe. Be blessed above all else. And we will catch you next time. Much love, guys. Have a great day.